All right, so here I am at another storage unit. I've got my truck and trailer here today. A little drizzly, and this locker is freaking loaded. If you can see in there, at least there's a light in there a little bit, but this locker is packed. This is a 10 by 15. I paid 90 bucks for this locker. And according to the people that own the facility, the guy that owned it was an old guy, died, and the family didn't want to do anything with it, so they just said, sell it off for what you can. So, you know, a bunch of stuff in here. It's going to take a couple days to get all this out. What's nice is that I saw this pallet, which I really don't like pallets, but after coming in here, there's all this canvas. Nothing special about it, but you can resell this canvas. A lot of people will buy these and paint over the stuff. So there's some decent money there. Like a little cabinet here. There's some stereo stuff here. Sharper image chair. But who knows what's in here. I'm hoping I'm going to find some video game stuff in here, and hopefully it's not going to be just all junk. Some shoes. Here's whatever that is, not sure what that is, but we're going to go through some of these boxes and take a look. There's a suitcase. Who knows what's in. A lot of this stuff could be just worthless junk too, which from the looks of it, you know, it might be. This thing's pretty heavy, so who knows what's in here. Oh, there's a Discman. Be nice to find some video game stuff. Another Discman. So I don't know if this guy sold at flea markets. I think the owner said he did, but they weren't certain. So we're going to take a look at some of this stuff. You know, here's like an army hat. You know, a lot of military people, you know, collect stuff like that. So that's a good deal there. I mean, I should get my $90 back out of this, I hope, and make some more money. And I'll pick this up when I go through some of these boxes. Okay, so my trailer is pretty well loaded. I don't really expect to find video games in this locker. This guy had a lot of antiques. There's a lot of antiques in here. A lot of these canvas pieces, which I've sold a few of these before, because people, they don't really care what's painted on it. They want to repaint over it. So you can usually get $3 or $4 a piece for those, and there's a bunch of those. There's some really big ones over there. And here's a painting here. I'd have to get this looked at to see, you know, if it's actually worth anything. There's no markings on it that I can see, but it looks like it's fairly old. But, you know, I mean, we've bought pictures like this, I mean, not with pigs on it, in my house, and we paid $300 or $400 for them. So we'll have to see. We'll have to get somebody that knows this stuff to look that stuff over. There was like 3 guitars in here. I don't think they're worth a whole lot. You know, maybe 10 bucks. Here's a first act guitar. There's one that's brand new. What did I do with it? It's in the case right there, brand new. Here is an old AM radio. I don't know if there's a date on here, but you see it's a tube, old tube radio. KLH actually made this. I don't think this was a kit. I don't think this is one of those Radio Shack kits, but you know, there are a lot of people that collect older radios, so that's worth a little bit of something. And then there's another, I found this cuckoo clock in there, which is pretty good. I haven't gone through the whole thing. And then there's another clock right here. It says clock, do not drop on it. I can hear the chime in there when I move it. But here's a another good piece, which this is, you know, this is metal obviously, but there's a horse-drawn, it's supposed to be like a fire truck, I think what it says on the box. Horse fire wagon. So, and then there's some perfume bottles in there. So this guy collected antiques, and I did find out that the guy died. His family just didn't want to do anything with it. So I don't know what else is in here. Is it like a crystal, maybe that's a toucan piano. Here's another toys thing that says toys, new toys it says on it. But again, I have to go through all of this and you know, see what's going on. So we'll you know, we'll keep going. Again, here's these big canvases that are in here. When I get home, I'm going to take that guitar with me. When I get home, I'll open it up. It is brand new. It's still got you know, everything wrapped up on it. I don't know what I did with the other one. The other one's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is back there. It's still the first aid. You know, maybe 10 bucks a piece for those things, maybe. But there's just a lot of stuff in here to go through. So far, I'm finding a lot of antiques, which is good. I'd rather have antiques than video games because there's a lot more people that buy antiques, and you get a lot more money for some of this stuff. So we'll continue on when I get back to my house. Okay, so here we are at day 2. My trailer's empty. Still got a lot to pack up. I'll show you 2 pictures. This first one's the back of my truck. This is one load that I'm going to have to take to the dump, and I have a full 8-foot bed on my truck. And here's a second picture of another load of trash that's going to have to go. So out of this trailer, those 2 loads of trash came. So you can see not every storage locker, everything in here is sellable. A lot of stuff in there was just junk, like you can see right there. Thing of clothes, shoes. You can't sell any of that stuff. It has to be junk. So we're going to hopefully make a big dent in this today. I'm going to try to get everything out of here today. It is still drizzly out a little bit, so I can't put a whole lot of stuff in the bed of my truck because you see it's a lot of cardboard boxes, a lot of pictures, canvas stuff. So we'll get going and start moving some of this stuff. Okay, another trailer load of stuff. Haven't really gone through any of these boxes, just a few, but I got one more load left to get out of here. I didn't really see anything that's in any of this stuff except that chest. But we'll have to, you know, just go through all the stuff and see what's what. And if I find anything decent, I'll let you see it. Okay, here we are. Last day, day 3. Locker's empty. Had a pretty good turn of events last night. A guy that usually buys jewelry and antiques from me came over. Spent about 2 hours going through all the jewelry. I found a lot of jewelry in this place. Long story short, he paid me $1,600 for all the gold and silver that we found in this locker. And I'll post a picture. He didn't want me to record when we were doing it, so I just managed to grab a quick shot of him doing some weighing. So we picked everything out. He looked at everything with a loupe. A lot of 14 karat gold stuff, a lot of 10 karat, a lot of silver. Then he ended up buying another $100 worth of a few antiques from me while I was there. So already I'm up about, you know, $1,700 on this locker so far, and I still got a bunch of stuff to get rid of. He's coming back over today and actually look at more stuff that I had in my trailer that I couldn't unload yesterday. So when I get back to my house, I'll show you some of the things we found that I didn't get on video before. All right, so I'll show you a few things that came up, you know, out of this locker. Unfortunately, I can't show you most of the antiques because they're gone. The guy that bought the jewelry from me took most of the antiques, bought most of them, so a lot of them are gone. I really don't have a whole lot left that's sellable out of this locker, even though probably 98% of it is going to the dump. I've already made, I think, 6 trips to the dump for this stuff. So one of the good finds was this KLH Model 8 FM radio. I looked this up, and it's going for about $200, $250 online. So that's probably going to go on eBay. There's a couple of these prints. They're not, they're kind of like watercolors, but actually all the black that's in here has been stamped on, and they just kind of fill it all in with watercolors. So they're kind of cool. Creepy cookie jar, Christmas story watch, you know, probably $5 for that. There's that Sedona guitar. A bunch of older tools in this lot. I got to put those out. I'll probably put those on Craigslist. That's what I usually do with tools. This garage is like such a mess right now because of this stuff. So we'll come over here. There's a little kid's accordion, you know, maybe $10 for that. A Maestro car. There's a couple of these, and they go for about, you know, $10 a piece. Here's a replica 1918 Ford Model T runabout in Wayne gas pump. That's a bank, and that's brand new in the box. One of the better finds is this Horner. Is it Horner? Yeah, Horner Super Chromonica harmonica in the key of A, and this thing has been selling for about $180 online. and it's in real good condition. There's no rust on it. It even has the instruction manual with it, so that's, you know, something else that'll go on eBay. A couple vintage metal trucks. These are selling for about $25 a piece on eBay. So some of this stuff is going on eBay. Pretty much, like I said, all the antiques are gone. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. In 24 hours after getting this storage locker, I cleared over $2,000 on it. So awesome score for a $90 locker to make $2,000 profit on it. So thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time.